Good, good, good.
Yes.
We ready? We are ready.
Ready. We are happy.
So, our mics now. Let's our mics, everybody. I want to say good afternoon, a wonderful good afternoon, and appreciation goes to my amiable and wonderful company management, starting from Mr. Jimin, the president of Fohow Group worldwide. I also want to specially appreciate our mother in the person of Madame Lin Zhang for her love, our motherly love and care for all of us in Africa. Thank you very much, Madame Lin, for all you do. Thank you for giving us a listening ear anytime we request for one thing or the other from you. The Lord bless you and bless all that has to do with you. Professor Dixon Lu, in absentia, you are such a wonderful pillar behind this wonderful group. We really appreciate you and appreciate the impact you have made in Nigeria market. Thank you so much for being a gift, Professor Dixon. The Lord bless you. I also want to appreciate our able ambassadors, Ambassador Ibikunle Olawale. I call him my number one, our father, our mentor, our counselor. Thank you for all you do, sir. Thank you for the impact you are making in Nigeria markets. We really appreciate you. I won't forget to appreciate the couple ambassadors, Ambassador Azubi Case. Thank you very much for being a good leader. Ambassador Uchena, thank you for setting pace for the men, because we women came first before they joined us at the top. We really appreciate you. I won't forget to appreciate my mentee, Dr. Mrs. Mustafa Ganiyat, for the impact you are making too on the platform and even in Nigeria markets. Thank you for all you do. Dr. Mrs. Fowler, the Lord of Heaven will continue to enrich you. We really appreciate the impact you are making too. Your lectures has made a lot of impact in building us, in allowing us to know more. We are learning from you every day. That is it. Thank you very much, ma. We really appreciate you. I won't forget to also appreciate Mr. Mao, our Ibadan manager. Your lectures on network, building a team, your lectures on leadership, and also in making a lot of impact, has made a lot of impact in our businesses in Nigeria. We really appreciate you, sir, for the impact you are making. I won't forget to also appreciate our Fohow staff, from Madam Temi and everyone there. We really appreciate you. Special appreciation goes to Professor Heidi and Professor Bumi for keeping the ball rolling. Thank you so much. The Lord bless and enrich you. In Jesus' mighty name. I won't forget to also appreciate the MC group. You are such a real gem. Or every one of you. You have made a lot of positive impact. And the impact is actually faith. You are such a gift. And I want to tell you on behalf of Nigerian leaders that you are all appreciated. And every one of our distributors, the 1 star, the 3 stars, the 1 star, in fact, the platinum card holders, the sapphires, every one of you, the Lord bless you. All the DDD sharers, We can't wait for you to be celebrated on Friday. The Lord bless all of you. Thank you very much for the impact you are making. Thank you for not getting tired of this. Thank you for using part of the bonuses you are getting to buy data for you to be present on this platform every time. We wish you all the best. Behind every glory, there is always a story. I want to appreciate you. Very soon, you will soon start telling your stories. You can see it's only fools that doubt proofs. You can see the proof in us that Fohow International has actually produced millionaires. And I am very sure that our testimonies as a leader has actually dropped something for every one of you. And I pray for all of you that the Lord will hold you by the wrist and take you to the top. Without wasting much of our time, I would like to go straight to the point. Today, we are continuing our training from in TCM with the topic we call managing stress and sleep. Managing stress and sleep. Restoring balance for mental and physical wellness. We want everything about you to be balanced. The stress you are undergoing every day contributes a lot of imbalance to our system. It actually distorts the normal functioning of the body system. And we don't want you as our distributors in Nigeria to have we don't want stress to affect you detrimentally. We want you to know how to manage yourself when you are undergoing stress, and also with the economic challenge and holocaust and gallopings in Nigeria, how to manage yourself in order for your life, for your brain, for your head to take you far in the journey of life. Let's go further. In the first instance, I kept telling us that Fohow is a reputable standard organization that actually partner with professionals. They don't believe that they are expertise. They don't believe that they are perfect in all they do. They believe that, like I kept saying that, like a popular say of Dr. Beckerson, he said reading books is like having intercourse with superior minds. Sharing knowledge and listening to having mentors that know better than you in any field of endeavors. When they counsel you, when they mentor you, it is certain that it's just like having intercourse with ancient superior minds. You will do well in all your endeavors. And the areas where those people have actually made the kind of reputable success that the whole world could see, before you know it, you will start stepping into that successor as well. Because they have succeeded. Your mentors have succeeded. And Adek says, show me your friend and let me show who you are. When your friend, the company you keep determines what accompanies you. This company actually chose this wonderful Professor Zhang, a master of traditional Chinese medicine and the president of China Association of for the promotion of traditional Chinese medicine as their global health promotion consultant. So whatever the product that is extracted, that is produced by Fohow International, must have gone through the table, the extract combined together in making all the products here are actually, have gone through the table of these professionals. And they have actually compressed those active ingredients together, and there is an assurance that the product they are giving you or they are producing is coming out with high efficacy. You can see. So Fohow has a lot of they have their names and integrity to protect. They don't just use their own brain and intellect, their experience to package product for you. They go deep with the professors that know better than them. That is the root of the product the company is giving you. That is the foundational knowledge. They want you to know that this product is actually produced with through a lot of research. If they tell you blood cleanser does this, cures the 3 hypers: hypertension, hyperlipidemia, that's high cholesterol, and hyperglycemia, that is diabetes, that means it tackles it. But when you are taking it, you don't just take it for 3 months or for 2 weeks and you expect all the problems to have gone. There are durations you have to follow. Those are the researches this wonderful professor has actually done. Now let's go further. The company also has the preservation theories. The product package has 3 main functions. They help your mental health promotion, they help your behavioral promotion, and they also build your dietary promotion. They package the product in such that it becomes 3 in 1. When you take any of the product, it actually perform these 3 functions in you. Because of our time, there are 4 types of health promotion ideas featuring the opening and cleansing your product. There are products that detoxifies the system. There are products that maintains the body system. There are products that supplement nutritional components of the body system. There are also products in Fohow that has the capability of regulating your system functions in order to restore balance to your body. It restores you from abnormality to normality. It stabilizes your body. The product that balances your body system. So when you detoxify, when you maintain, when you regulate, and you nourish the product, the system, what happens? You will have a very wonderful, lasting health. Now, the training objectives. By the end of this training, we will have a clear understanding of what stress and sleep are, how they are interconnected, and why an imbalance in one quickly affects the other. We will also learn how chronic stress and poor sleep impact overall health and how holistic wellness approach support relaxation, restoration, and long-term balance. Stress and sleep are 2 of the most critical factors influencing modern health. This training explores how stress disrupts sleep, how poor sleep worsens stress, and how a balanced, holistic approach can promote calmness, resilience, and deep rest using Fohow wellness philosophy. Understanding stress. Stress is the body's natural response, emotional and mental pressure. In the short term, stress can be protective, helping the body respond to challenges. However, when stress becomes constant, it places a continuous burden on the nervous system, hormones, and vital organs, gradually weakens the body's ability to recover and maintain balance. When you are undergoing stress without resting, when you are undergoing stress without sleeping, what happens? Stress has physical effects in you. It has mental effect. It has behavioral effect. Let's say, for instance, when you undergo stress, the physical effect, you might have headache, muscle tension, chest pain, fatigue, upset. You may even have stomach upset, sleep issues, because you won't sleep soundly when the stress you are undergoing is actually too much. Let's assume you need to sleep for some few hours, for about 6 to 8 hours, before your brain could actually, relax well. And you undergo stress till around 11 p.m. at night. You now went to bed around 12. When you go to bed at 12 a.m., you have to wake up again at 5. Definitely, you can see you have a very short period of rest. Definitely, your brain, mentally, you may not be balanced the following day. The following day, you are likely to be restless. You are likely not to be, when anybody is actually talking, doing everything possible to motivate you, to encourage you, there is nothing like motivation. You feel so downcasted. Even there is no focus. Because from your side, everybody will know that, this person has been stressed. And at the same time, before you know it, when there's a little thing, you become angry because you have not relaxed your brain very well. The body tells you that it needs rest. Everybody around you will feel it, that this person, even from your look, everybody will know that you must have, something has gone wrong. Something must have been wrong with you. Something must have gone, definitely something is wrong. So when you are not relaxing your brain, when you are overloaded with stress, it tests on every part of your body. It tests on your muscles, it tests on your side, it tests on your body well-being and overall balance. Yes. When someone goes stress, behavioral wise, just let me take some tobacco. You'll be overreacting. Some people feel that, let me just take some drugs to cool my brain. When you undergo stress, in some parts of some areas where you even need to partake, this thing affects it creates a lot of imbalance in your body system. You won't like to actually partake in social affairs any longer. Even if you are to partake, you will not be coordinated. Let's go further. When you talk of sleep is a vital biological process during which the body repairs tissues, balance hormones, strengthens immunity, and restore mental clarity. Quality sleep is not defined only by duration, but by depth and continuity. When sleep is adequate and restorative, the body is able to heal and adapt. When it is disturbed, health gradually declines. When you're supposed to sleep for a while and you are not sleeping, probably you have about 2 or 3 days break. You did not sleep soundly. Your head will start declining gradually. It tests on your eyes, your eyeballs. There is a way your sight will look. Even anybody that says, madam, you need to sleep. It's like you don't sleep well at night. Even when you are sitting down, when you don't have the adequate sleep, you'll be sitting down. Probably in the office, you start eating your head on something because that body still you can't cheat nature. You cannot just cheat nature. Your health is adequately restored. When you undergo stress during the day, your health status becomes restored during the day. During the night when you are like today now, let's say we have gone through everywhere, we have undergone stress, you now go to bed. When you go to bed at night, naturally, your health is restored back. Your body is actually balanced back when you go to bed at night. That's the reason why we kept telling you a lot of sleep actually balances and restores the endocrine system back to normality. But when you are not sleeping well, I want to tell you, your health will keep declining gradually. Those of us that goes for VG every day, every time. I didn't say we are not the one that killed Jesus. When you need to sleep, please sleep. Let your brain. I kept telling you that the brain needs 3 things. What are those things that your brain needs? For your brain to start sleeping well, for your brain to be well relaxed when you're on bed at night, your brain needs 4.8 grams of glucose every 1 hour. 20% oxygen. And what again? Sorry. And 6 to 8 hours straight rest. Because the neurons of the brain does not undergo continuous renewal every day, just like every other cells in your body. The neurons of the brain is repaired, is actually restored, is renewed every 90 years. That means the neurons of the brain is only renewed once in a lifetime. So if you don't rest well, you are likely to have Alzheimer's disease in the future. You are likely to have dementia. If at the moment now you started having skip of memory, you feel a kind of headache that affects a kind of migraine headache that also affects your sight. That means the nutrient your brain needs, which is sleep, 4.8 grams of glucose, and rest is actually not enough. You can now see. And the brain actually is the powerhouse of the body. If there is no coordination from the brain, there is no signal from the brain, every organ in the body will not function properly well. The brain and the heart are two major parts of the body that should not be taken for granted. If your brain is lacking a lot of nutrients, your sight will be affected. If your brain is having a lot of one problem or the other, your eardrum will be, your auditory nerves will be affected. Let's go further. The stress-sleep connection. Stress-sleep connection. Please, can you mute your phone, please? Stress-sleep connection. Stress and sleep are deeply interconnected. Ongoing stress keeps the nervous system in a state of alertness, making it difficult to fall or to stay asleep. In turn, poor sleep reduces the body's ability to cope with stress, creating a vicious cycle that leads to exhaustion, irritability, weakened immunity, and reduced productivity. You can see. When you are undergoing stress, my dear, when stress is so much on you, your nervous system alertness will collapse. Even if the stress you are undergoing is too much, you may not fall asleep early. You will just be rolling from one part of the bed to the other. And poor sleep also reduces the body's ability to cope with stress. You can see that they are actually interconnected. Your whole body cycle will be totally obstructed. You can see. So productivity will be reduced. Your body cells becomes weak. Even when you are not sleeping well, when your body is not relaxed, when the stress is too much on you, it tests on your skin. Your skin will not glow. You start aging faster than normal. That is to tell you that even if you are a Fohow distributor, you need to really work on your sleep and stress. Common causes of stress and poor sleep. Modern lifestyles expose individuals to constant mental stimulation, work pressure, emotional strain, and irregular routines. Excessive screen time, stimulants, late night meals, and poor sleep schedules further destroy the body's natural rhythm. Over time, these factors overwhelm the nervous system and interfere with normal sleep patterns. You leave the house very early in the morning and you come back to the house at 10:30, 11 at night. There is no way your sleep will not be affected. Many of you will get home at night and you start taking your dinner at 11:30. All these are actually abnormal lifestyle. It affects everything about your brain. And before you know it, when you finish eating your eba with your okra soup at night around 10:30, 11, you will sit down there and start eating your head on something. And because your stomach is bloated, when you get to bed, you start rolling everywhere. You start rolling. Even this build up high blood viscosity. You are likely to wake up in the morning with high blood pressure because of the absorption of undigested carbohydrate and protein we call triglyceride in your blood. You can see that your case now is not a spiritual attack. Because when we say, hey, the problem I have is spiritual attack. One woman from my father-in-law's technique, it's actually not true. Lifestyle has to be managed. You have to look at your lifestyle. You have to look at your schedule. This your body, like I kept telling us, is a living machine. Our God, the creator of heaven and earth, has actually done a very great job packaging this our body in such a way that he intelligently packaged it. He anatomically packaged it. He put it where the heart should be, the lungs where the lungs should be, the kidney, the pancreas, the spleen, and everything working pari passu. The God of heaven really tried. So he packaged the body in such a way that it becomes a living machine. But there is no organ in your body that can work successfully without a signal from your brain. So when you are not giving the brain the food it deserves, signal from the brain to the organs may be affected. At the long run, it causes a very serious case of insomnia. What are the causes of insomnia? You can see stress and anxiety. Medications, probably you took some medications that you reacted to. Hormonal changes, food habits, family history, medical condition, poor sleep hygiene, depression. The person will look for sleep, you will not see sleep. You need a kind of lifestyle change. And every of our distributors in Nigeria, please hear me very well. When you are treating people, please counsel them. Take your time to counsel them. Tell them this and this and this and this are supposed to be put in place. Tell your patients, tell your customers what they don't know that they need to know. When they know all these things, when you give them Ganoderma, you give them blood cleanser, they will get good results. But without this counseling, please, if they continue with this lifestyle and they are taking Ganoderma, my dear, they will keep telling you, no, I did not still sleep very well. Your product is not working. It's not true. Let's go further. Signs, symptoms of stress. Stress often present as persistent worry, irritability, restlessness, or difficulty concentrating physically. It may manifest as headaches, muscle tension, digestive discomfort, palpitations, or fatigue. Behavioral changes such as withdrawal, impatience, or reliance on stimulants are also common indicators of chronic stress. You can see all this because of our time. And the signs of stress the signs and symptoms of stress: headache, fatigue, irritability. You react to something, you divert aggression. You've been stressed. Somebody, I beg, get out. I don't want, because you've been. It's not the person that made you to undergo stress now. And when the person is talking, when you even something you need to react to, you just react anyhow. Anxiety, panic attacks, digestive problems, skin rashes. Do you know that when someone undergoes too much stress, it also causes it causes skin, it causes rash, skin rashes. Some when they undergo stress, you see pimple on their faces due to stress. You can see stress is actually not good at all. We need to work on ourselves. We need to help ourselves. We need to assist in making this body carry us far in the journey of life. Symptoms of sleep disorders, difficulty falling asleep. You are some way, when someone has, you have undergone a lot of stress. When you got to bed, the stress was so much that you're supposed to go to bed straight, but you don't. It makes it difficult for some people to go to bed, to actually sleep off. Increased movement during sleep, you just be rolling everywhere on bed because the stress is just so much on you. Excessive daytime sleepiness. When you sleep too much during the day, you may not sleep soundly. Your brain's nutrient will not be, one of the nutrients that is the rest you need at night, you won't be able to have it. So when you want to go to bed, when you want to sleep in the afternoon, 1 to 2 hours nap is okay for you. If you want to have a nap in the afternoon, just 1 or 2 hours, it's good to go. Because if it's too much for you, if you sleep so much in the afternoon, you may not be able to sleep at night. And that night sleep has a lot of role to play in balancing your body system, in servicing your brain. Daytime tiredness. You are tired during the day, you are restless during the day. It also affects you detrimentally at night, sometimes to sleep. Fatigue and dizziness. You are dizzy during the day. You are having one pain or the other during the day. When you need to sleep, you may not be able to. Experiencing irritability, that is the version of aggression. What you don't need to interfere, you will be interfering to it. Afasad, sleeping patterns. You go to bed, instead of you to go to bed maybe around you go to bed this night, yesterday at 9, tomorrow, today, now you are going to bed at 12 midnight. Next, maybe day before yesterday you went to bed around 9:30. Your time for sleep has to be monitored. You need to be going to bed the same day, the same time of the night. Short sleep duration. You need to be having short sleep duration in the afternoon, so that you not be having long time. You can be having long time duration at night. Making frequent errors. If you are in the office, for instance, let's say you work on the system in your office and you don't have a sound sleep at night, you can be making errors. You'll be making errors. You just be making silly mistakes. That people will, why did you do this thing like this now? This calculation, if you're an accountant, you will make a lot of errors. And that can actually take your job from you. Irregular breathing patterns. If you don't have a sound sleep, the rate at which you breathe, you will know that this person, you pant for breath sometimes. It will look as if you are not breathing well. Experiencing headache. Headache is the common thing is one of the common symptoms everybody feels when you don't have a sound sleep. And when the headache comes, please, during the day, just excuse yourself, go and have about 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours nap, or 1 hour 30 minutes nap. Before you know, your brain will be relaxed and you'll be fine. Mental disorder. If you don't sleep well, it can cause mental disability. So sleeping is also part of the things that services your brain. Slow response during social interaction. Let us assume that somebody is playing music that you should interfere to now. You should actually, that in your environment that you will just, you just feel as if it's not necessary. So signs and symptoms of poor sleep. When stress and sleep problems persist, they weaken the immune system, disrupt hormonal balance, and increase the risk of metabolic, cardiovascular, and cardiovascular disorder. Emotionally, individuals may experience anxiety, low mood, or burnout. You just become worn out. Over time, the body loses its natural ability to recover and self-regulate. So when you are not sleeping well, you will not be coordinated. You will not be sound. You can't behave well. So if you want to be having good characters, if you want to be behaving well, you want to know how to manage your team well. You want to have a good team building character and nature. Because any little mistake you make can cause problem for you forever. Because there is power in the words of our mouth. Because of the stress you went through, you are not probably talking to your team members anyhow, talking to your leaders anyhow. If you scatter things, you may not be able to repair it later in the future. So that's the reason why we need to be balanced. Everything about our body must be balanced before we go out of the house. Health consequences of chronic stress and sleep problems. When stress and sleep problem persist, they weaken the immune system, disrupt hormonal balance, and increase the risk of metabolic and cardiovascular disorders. Emotionally, individuals may experience anxiety, low mood, or burnt out. Over time, the body loses its natural ability to recover. You can see your body loses ability to recover. Even when you are now taking medications to recover, it will take a long time before you could recover. That sleep you did not sleep, you still need to sleep that sleep again. That is when what normally happens. They will say, madam, please, you need to have about 2 days rest. Let us give you 2 days break. Go and rest at home. You find out that when you rest for that 2 days and you come back, you recover. Everything about you in the office becomes stable. Stress and sleep from TCM perspective. From the traditional Chinese medicine perspective, stress and sleep disorders are often linked to imbalance in the heart, liver, and kidney system. Liver stagnations leads to tension and restlessness. Heart imbalance disturbs the chain, mind, and kidney yin deficiency, reduces the body's ability to anchor calmness and deep sleep. Restoring harmony among these systems is essential for true rest. Lifestyle and behavioral recommendations. Healthy sleep and stress management requires supportive daily habits, establishing regular sleep times, reducing screen exposure at night. That is, exposing yourself to what? To your phone and laptop at night. Practicing relaxation techniques and aligning meals with natural rhythms. All help calm the nervous system. Consistency in lifestyle choices reinforce the body's natural ability to rest and recover. Now, 11 strategies for better sleep when you are stressed. 11 strategies, what you need to do when the stress you have gone through is actually too much. Create a sleep-friendly environment. And the environment you are is not an environment that should be noisy. That time you should know that your phone should be switched off because you know you have undergone stress. Because the stress may not affect you at that time, it will affect you the following day. And you don't want a kind of imbalance. You don't want to misbehave to your team members. You don't want to misbehave to your hotline. You don't want to misbehave to the workers around you. You don't want to misbehave to your customers. Please create a sleep-friendly environment. If you're a married woman, please tell your husband, my dear, please, I need to sleep very well tonight. Please don't touch me. Your hand should not come close to where I am. You just say it in such a respectful way. Because if you are sleeping as a woman after you must have undergone stress, and your husband is also creating another stress for you at night, it doesn't relax your brain. Okay, practice stress management. You have to schedule your own stress management. Exercise regularly. Exercise when you need to exercise. When you sit down for a while, please stand up a bit and exercise, walk around. Avoid stimulating substances, those things that like sedative, like taking coffee that will not allow you sleep, taking like something stimulating beverages like lifting, like coffee, all those definitely that you will take before bedtime. That's why I told you some react to pure tea inside our tea, and in most cases it doesn't allow you sleep well at night. So please, I kept telling you, take Fohow tea only in the morning. Don't take Fohow tea close to bedtime, except you have a reason why you need to stay awake at night. Because in most cases, when you take Fohow tea at night, you may not have a sound sleep. So, but if you take it in the morning, you'll be very active during the day. And even when you take Fohow tea in the morning, 1 hour after taking it, you have emptied your bowels. Okay? Now, keep a regular sleep schedule. You want to be going to bed every day at 9. Latest by 7:30, you are home. And remember, you must not take water close to bedtime, so that when you are sleeping, your body will not wake you, your bladder will not wake you up at 2 hours after you must have slept. If you are a man, 3 to 4 hours to bed, you stop taking water so that you can have a sound sleep. Because you need to be taking your water very well during the day. I kept telling us that. And as a woman, 2 to 3 hours to bedtime, no water again. So that when you sleep, your bladder will not wake you up, being filled with urine. Because your brain will definitely wake you up. Your urine is filled up. Go and empty it. So when we wake up, they'll be on bed rolling from one part of the bed to the other. That also affects you. So it's better you don't take much water at bedtime. So, but when you wake up in the night, probably you have about 2 hours now for the day to be break. You are maybe around 4 a.m. If you wake up, you feel like drinking water, you can now drink water. Okay, it will even help you very well. Open your bowels in the next 2 hours when you wake up. Okay, limit screen time. Limit your exposure to phone at night. Radiation from your phone at night can affect your sight. It can also affect your sleep. It may not allow you, probably go to bed fast. And when you create a special schedule for your timing or your time to go to bed, when you have a specific time, at that time, your brain will start feeling a bit dizzy. You know that, my body has started telling me I need to go to bed. Like me, it happens. At that time, I won't tell you. At that time, my brain will start, there's a way I feel when I need to go to bed. And when I go to bed at that time, there's a time I wake up in most cases at night to study. I read a lot. At that time when I read, before you know it, after about 1 hour or 2 again at night, I'm back to bed. I sleep soundly if I want to sleep. And if I don't want to wake up that time, I will still wake up at that time because my system has acclimatized to that. My system has adapted to that. I wake up probably to empty my bowels or probably empty my bladder and go back to bed. And that sleep comes immediately. Another thing I will advise is that establish a bedtime routine. Journal your worries. Write down your worries. And when you write down your worries and you tell it to God, I want to tell you, the Lord will eliminate it with time. Listen to relaxing music. When you know you want to relax and something probably when you are hearing music, it relaxes you faster to go to bed. Please put music. Very cool music that is just singing underground at low volume. Avoid long naps, like I told you before. Don't sleep for a long time during the day if you know you want to have a sound sleep. Invest in a comfortable mattress. Make sure your mattress is not the type that is deep at the middle, that has some gallopings. So when you sleep, it will create a lot of pains on your body again. If your mattress is not actually fluffy, if it's not straight, if it's not well laid, please lay it. It will also help you. Let's go further. We are moving to the end of the program gradually. For our holistic wellness philosophy, Fohow approaches stress and sleep challenges by addressing root causes rather than suppressing symptoms. The focus is on regulating the nervous system, nourishing vital organs, improving circulation of Q and blood, and restoring yin-yang balance. This holistic strategy supports natural relaxation, resilience, and long-term wellness. Fohow, if you have patients already, they already have problem with insomnia. They have insomnia. They have headache. They have other problems. Hello. Fohow has the capability Fohow product tackles the problem from the root cause. When it's treating you, is removing the problem right from the root. We soon get to the product you need. Case scenario, Fohow consultation example. A typical client may report constant stress, difficulties sleeping, morning fatigue, and emotional tension. A Fohow consultant observes lifestyle patterns, emotional state, and energy levels, then provides guidance focused on claiming the mind, supporting key organs, improving daily rhythms, and encouraging gradual, sustainable balance rather than instant relief. When you have a case of a patient that tells you this, I can't sleep well, although I undergo stress, I have morning fatigue. When I wake up with one pain or the other every day. I wake up with emotion. You cancel the person first. You need to cancel the patient. When you cancel the patient, after canceling, you now give them the recommendations of products that will be needed. Fohow product for stress and sleep. Fohow product supports stress and sleep by calming the nervous system, nourishing the heart, liver, and kidney system, and promoting relaxation and recovery. Certain formulations help ease emotional tension during the day, while others support deeper, more restorative sleep at night. Used synergistically and consistently, they help restore balance rather than create dependency. It's not that you keep taking them forever. It's not a product you keep taking forever. Are you getting my point? I want to give you the list of products that will be needed. In the first instance, please don't mind the way this is arranged. Fohow support stress management and healthy sleep by calming the nervous system, nourishing vital organs, improving circulation, restoring internal balance. And all these products here actually tackles the problem from the root cause. I supposed to arrange it, but sorry for not arranging it properly. We have the list of products needed. Let me give you the list. We have Samba Oral, we have Cordyceps Oral Liquid, we have Salvia Extract, we have Long Look Capsule, we have Fohow Health Card. We have Health Card. I did not even write Health Card there. We have Ganoderma, we have Sanguinora, we have Kudan Liquid, we have Blood Cleanser. Okay, Health Card is there. We have Fohow Magnetized Water Device. we have Fohow tea and mango paste. What do? If there's not much toxins in your body, if you are taking all this product, I want to tell you by His grace, when you detoxify first with sanguine, you detoxify very well with sanguine, with fire. After 1 hour, 30 minutes of taking sanguine, you took your tea and mango paste. And after taking your tea and mango paste, about 1 hour later, you took your Kudan liquid. And the Kudan liquid too is to be taken also at night, about 2 hours to bedtime. Minimum of 1 hour to bedtime. When you take your Kudan liquid, it also has the capability of relaxing your brain. Blood cleanser will help you relax, sanitize and scavenge all the toxins in the network of your blood vessels that supplies glucose, oxygen, and other nutrients to your brain. Magnetized water. When you are taking magnetized water during the day, it also helps you. It doesn't allow your blood to be highly viscous. It removes the thickness from your blood so that you will have a very thin blood. When you have enough blood circulation to the brain, your brain will be well relaxed. When there's no obstruction of blood supply to the brain, your brain is relaxed and everything about you is perfect. Ganoderma actually services the brain. We call it legend and never age. Legend and never age says that it works on every organ in your brain. It sanitizes and services the neurons of the brain. It has capability of working on your optic nerves. It actually throws and removes every toxins in the network of the retina that supplies blood to your eyes, and it has the ability of removing a kind of layers of cataracts formed on the eyes. When you are using this product, you start seeing a kind of something like mucus coming out from your eyes every day, every morning. You'll be having eye bag, and when you touch the eye bag, you find out that some of them are very hard and stony. That is our product for you. The reason why you need the long glue capsule here is because long glue speed up your body metabolism and also help in muscular relaxation. It calms your nervous system. That's the reason why we added that. And when your health card, please, everybody, like if ever the men in us should get this wig net. You put health card inside the wig net. Wrap, wear it every night so that you can also have a sense. It cures insomnia with ease. Sabia Extra will service all it services, it was sublingually with the blood vessels under your tongue. When you take Sabia Extra too, it also services the nerves and the blood vessels under your tongue in order for your brain to be well nourished. So it also cures it to remove every symptoms of stress. In fact, I would recommend Dancing Extract. Anywhere you go, Dancing should be in your bag. Thank God it's available now in the company. And another thing I want you to observe is that you can see I did not put garlic here. The reason why I did not add garlic was because some react to garlic, some will not react. I discovered from some patients, if garlic is added to their medication, garlic, Ganoderma, blood cleanser, garlic, Ganoderma, blood cleanser, and calcium plus in some cases, they do sleep like a baby. They have to wake them up the following morning. The reason why sambal was added is because sambal nourishes the kidney and strengthens the foundational and life energy. So when your system is when your life energy is strengthened, it stabilizes the nervous system, it reduces the internal agitation, it improves the body's metabolic activities, and therefore relaxing the brain. That's the reason why sambal is added. So we say, why is sambal added? When you talk of cordyceps oral liquid, we added cordyceps oral liquid because when you take cordyceps oral liquid after stress, your body becomes stable. Your body becomes calm. It calms your nerves and mental system. That is the reason why. And another thing I would like you to understand, you can magnetize water. When you get home at night, after you must have bathed, magnetize your water and use the water to also wash your head. Wash your head before going to bed. It will also help you relax your brain very well. I've researched on that and I can see that it really works. So at this junction, I want to call it a day. Sorry for taking your time. I want to wish you all the best. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yes, so thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma.
For presentation.
We appreciate you, ma.
Let's
Thank you.
So grateful.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. You are the best.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma.